Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are back with another weekly wears video where I go over every single fragrance that I wore all 7 days last week. So if that's content you want to see more of, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications so you are updated whenever I upload something new. This week's theme, I wanted to focus on 7 designer fragrances that could easily be mistaken for niche fragrances. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into it, starting with Sunday. This was one of my best pickups this year at a rack store, believe it or not. Incredible fragrance, and we are talking about is Terre d'Hermès Eau Givrée. And this is just an uplifting, bright, unapologetic citrus fragrance that is really, for me, has this kind of mineralic type vibe to it. So it's almost like a chilled stone with grapefruit. Very interesting scent. Christine Najot, who is the perfumer on this, she's the head of creative at Hermès. She is known kind of for creating bold fragrances, ones that might be a little bit risky, so to speak, and I think she did a fantastic job with this scent. It still retains the spirit of Hermès in general, but makes this a very interesting masculine citrus fragrance that I just can't get enough of. It's going to be hot soon here in the New England area. This is going to get a ton of wear from me. The day that I wore it, I went and met some friends at a small restaurant in town, and we just had a couple drinks and watched some of the games that were on TV and just kind of enjoyed the day. But it does have kind of a casual, laid-back type of vibe to it. I think this one is niche-worthy because it has a refined minimalism to it, and that icy mineralic accord that I talked about is more artistic than mass appealing, which personally I am here for it. Terre d'Hermès Eau Givrée. If you guys watch this channel, you know I love this fragrance. I even did a giveaway when we hit 20,000 subscribers of this scent. So yeah, I had to reach for it. Scent we are talking about is Ralph Lauren's Purple Label. And this kind of has just this kind of regal feel to it. I just, it's a signature worthy fragrance for me. And it just smells upscale, which is, I guess, that sort of opulent feel that this has is unique for a designer fragrance. Lots of lavender, lots of fruity citrus, and this undertone of musk that is just buttery smooth and so addictive. I think this one is niche worthy because of its luxurious feel. It's sort of limited distribution. For a long time, you really couldn't even get this one. It is more widely available now. But again, it's not one of those ones that you would walk into like a Macy's and just try. It's kind of if you know thing. And now that you guys have seen this, now you know. Go try it. Ralph Lauren's Purple Label. This next one is absolutely incredible. I just wish it was easier to find. Scent we are talking about is Cerruti 1881 Bella Notte Man. Yeah, guys, very interesting fragrance. Believe it or not, kind of a vanilla heavy fragrance. Dark lavender, spicy pepper, this, as I said, that vanillic undertone to it, woody, a little bit musky. It's dark. I love it. It's really sexy. It's one of those fragrances that smells super masculine, that I would easily reach for like on date night or going out any evening, really. I would wear this in the summer. I'd wear this in the winter. It does have nods to things like Nashane Zani. It kind of reminds me of that scent, or at least how the vanilla is used along with the spice. Very interesting fragrance. Actually, one of my subscribers sent me this. Michael sent me this fragrance, and I'm so happy he did. I know this is a little more difficult to find. I'm going to try to link it down below if I can find it, but absolutely amazing scent. I think the obvious reasons, as I said, why this sort of suits a more niche leaning sensibility is because of the darkness here. I just can't get enough of it. Cerruti 1881 Bella Notte Man. This next one was a gift from my mom, and one of her favorites on me personally. She always compliments me when I wear this. The scent we are talking about is Boss Bottled Elixir. And to this very moment, this is still my favorite elixir release of all the elixirs. Very intense incense, cardamom, just this warm ambery base, Wow, this stuff is amazing. This, without question, is a bolder reinterpretation of the original Boss Bottle DNA. It's deeper, it's darker, it's more seductive, it's just more daring and interesting, even more meditative in a way. There's a relaxing component to this that I can't quite put my finger on, but I think it's why I keep spraying it. I would wear this every day if I could. I have a ton of fragrances, so I can't do that. And these videos would get really boring, but nonetheless, it's one that I want to keep reaching for. I think it's niche worthy, again, for all those reasons. It's bold use of incense, spice, amber, and at that point, you're kind of veering into amouage territory, at least the ones that I've tried. Amazing fragrance, and for what you can find this for, an absolute steal. I will link all of these down below. Boss Bottled Elixir. My man, Chandler, introduced me to this scent. He sent this to me, and it's one of the best fragrances anyone has ever sent me, and I'm always appreciative when a subscriber wants me to experience something and they send it my way. I mean, that is not lost on me, guys. I am so appreciative of that. So thank you. And thank you, Chandler. The scent we are talking about is Brioni Eau de Parfum Intense. And wow, guys, subtle oud, this velvety, smooth vanilla, apple. I mean, this stuff is so refined, so special, amazing atomizer. Wow, class in a bottle. Extremely well blended, no loud synthetics. This is effortless, it's timeless, it's something different. You have not smelled anything quite like this. Powdery iris and a clean musky base kind of round everything out. This one for me is niche like because it has this specific refinement to it. It's almost like a bespoke suit, right? These guys make suits. It's almost like a tailored fit for the guy that's wearing this. And wow, I appreciate this one so much. I love wearing it. You can't go wrong. Brioni Eau de Parfum Intense. This next one is a polarizing fragrance. Either you are going to love this one or you are going to hate it. The scent we're talking about is Moschino's Toy Boy. And like I said, polarizing. I really don't know anyone who smelled this and just was kind of indifferent to it. I think this stands out amongst a crowd, and that atomizer, spectacular. Spicy, aquatic rose, amber, nutmeg, pink pepper. The list goes on. This stuff is amazing. First time I smelled it, I was like, what is this? I had never smelled anything quite like it. And now it just transports me literally to that moment that I tried this the first time. Not a lot of fragrances can do that. Special fragrances can do that. Ones that really stand out in your mind, in your scent memory. And this is one of those. One of those kind of quirky, modern fragrances that turns the idea of masculinity on its head, which is why I think this is also niche worthy, because it's a designer brand embracing unisex florals with unapologetic, bold character, which is a rare combination in designer fragrances. Moschino Toy Boy. Lastly, on Saturday, I reached for this one, which has quickly become one of my favorites from the house. Scent we are talking about is Mugler Amen Phantasm. And this is a citrusy gourmand with creamy chocolate notes and vanilla and wow, I mean, patchouli, it adds this earthiness to it. This is an amazing, amazing bold scent. Creamy, bright, addictive. It retains that Mugler Amen line DNA with the coffee and the patchouli, that combination that you might not expect to work as well as it does. So it's familiar. It's going to remind you of others from the line, but it modernizes things a little bit. There's a twist here. Maybe it's the citrus that just makes this thing come alive and makes it super unique. I think it's kind of experimental in a way, pushing where a gourmand can go. So as I said, with the chocolate note here, it's not your typical powdery cocoa note. It's a little different. There's more of a richness along with that patchouli, adding a little bit more of a chocolate note, but some earthiness. And then again, those citruses. This is an amazing scent if you're a fan of coffee and chocolate, gourmand fragrances, but also with a little funk in there from the patchouli. You are going to absolutely love this scent. Amen Phantasm. That's it, guys. All 7 fragrances that I wore every single day last week. Would love to know what you guys' weekly rotation was, or just drop in the comment section what your favorite designer is that reminds you more of a niche fragrance than designer. So yeah, would love to know your recommendations. Again, drop it in the comment section down below. Guys, we are on the road to 22,000 subscribers. What? I can't even wrap my brain around that. But again, I'm so appreciative. So as soon as we hit that 22K, which might even be before this even airs, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So stay tuned for that. I will probably announce that sometime later this week. So guys, would love to hit 25K soon. So please, if you have been watching my channel, subscribe. It's free and it does a hell of a lot for me and what I'm trying to do here. So again, guys, I really appreciate that. But if you like what you saw today, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic week and I'll see you in the next video.